is your first time coming to the channel, my name is Tall, and this is YouTube channel Traveling Tall. And the channel is about motorcycles, test drives, tutorials, product reviews, and traveling, which works perfectly for today's subject. I'm going to give you some valuable information, and I am going to try to save you at least $1,000. So hopefully you will enjoy this video. If you would do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, comment below if this video was helpful, or just tell me what you're riding or where you're from, and also share the video. Maybe it'll help you or a friend who is in need of this product that I'm going to show you today. You already see one, but let me go get the other one and I'll be right back.
Back down like my mule, road clear, tank full, kick back with my feet up. I twist back and I speed up. Left lane, pipes full, move fast but it's got more. Clear skies. Thank you, Lord, I'm gliding. Perfect day for riding. 500 in front of me and I'm right here where I want to be. It's a beautiful day and I thank God for it all. I'm traveling tall.
This Tour-Pak right here that's on this 24 Harley-Davidson is the same Tour-Pak that I ran on my 2019 Harley-Davidson, my street glide, when I went across country with my dad and my uncle. This same Tour-Pak, I've had it for years and it works fantastic. This is what is called, this is a chopped Tour-Pak right here. Tour-Pak over here, this Tour-Pak I've had since about 2022, no, maybe 23, when I took the cross country road trip with my wife. This is a King Tour-Pak, and I'll get into the differences between both of them, where there's an obvious difference. This Tour-Pak here is one that you can find online, and I'll put a link in the description below, for around or less than $400. Now, we're not going to mention them by name, but there's other companies selling Tour-Paks that are around $1,200, $1,400. This one will save you, this Tour-Pak, I'm telling you, will save you about $1,000 by choosing this Tour-Pak over some of those other competitors' Tour-Paks. And this has been with me on so many trips, so it has thousands and thousands of miles on it. Now, even though this is a 2024 motorcycle, I believe that this Tour-Pak flows really nice with it. This is the Tour-Pak style that Harley-Davidson has been running since 2014. Now, there was one more that you could choose from, which is the Razor Tour-Pak, and it is a lot smaller, and it really didn't do much for storage goes, so that's why I chose this one. It had that streamlined look and still had enough storage for the things that I needed. For instance, I would put my backpack in it, and with my laptop, and then I would put my rain gear on the other side, and it would all fit in here perfectly. Now, however, one of the downsides about this one, which this one's a good one, the tether system on these Tour-Paks are not as good as some of those more expensive Tour-Paks, but you can always change this tether system into a factory tether system that comes on the factory motorcycle Tour-Paks, or just upgrade it to just a better one. You have to be a little careful when having this just open up like that, especially in high winds. And I'll get to that with a story with that one in just a moment. But here, let me show you something. If you're wondering, will a helmet fit in here? Answer is no. Will it fit sideways? The answer is still no. So you can't put a helmet in this Tour-Pak. And I know a lot of people, after they get done riding, they want to put their helmets in their Tour-Pak to make them secure. But this is a great Tour-Pak for someone who's traveling, and I'd say someone who's traveling 1-up. If you're traveling 2-up, I think that's the way you should go, but we'll talk more about that one in just a moment. Another thing why I say this is the 1-up Tour-Pak is because the back seat, it has a back pad right here, and it kind of hits the rider mid-back. It's okay for short distance. When I say short distance, I'm talking about like 200 miles or something like that. And definitely for around town and stuff like that. But if you're going for long distance, spending 700, 800 miles, well, 400 plus mile days, and you have a passenger on the back, that's definitely the one that you would want to go with. It does not come with the lights. I got these lights and installed them on the motorcycle. I can put a link to the description below for that too, where you can install these lights. It's really simple and easy to do. And this one has chrome latches. You can get it with black latches. You can get everything blacked out. and it had the attachment on the bottom right here, this chrome attachment. You can get that blacked out too. And it comes with a carpet liner, and I'm not zooming in on it because it's really dirty, so I don't want to show you all that. But here's the thing. Take this off real fast. Right here, the docking station right here, you can look at the docking station from the parts catalog from other people. I'll just say other people. There's no reason to pay that much money for a docking station when these docking stations are so affordable. They're perfect. I ran that same brand of docking station. It's exactly like the one that you would buy from the parts catalog. And it is a whole lot less expensive, but it's just as good. I've had that on this bike, I had that on that bike, I had it on another bike. They are just as good. There's no reason to pay that much money for those. Even if you decide to go with another Tour-Pak, you need to get this 4-point docking station. That definitely will save you a whole lot of money. And guys, you know what it's about. If you're going to be traveling long distance, it's going to cost money for gas and things like that. So I'm trying to help you save money on the front end for the things that you think you need or the things that you actually do need before you take that road trip. Now, with that being said, let's go to this one. This Tour-Pak, this is the King Tour-Pak. Now, the reason why I bought this Tour-Pak is because me and my wife, we were going on a cross-country road trip. We did over 7,000 miles on the motorcycle, 2 up, and we needed more room. First of all, we needed more room for luggage, and I also want to make it more comfortable for her. Remember, I took that one off now. Remember, I told you that that other one would hit you in the back. It would hit her in the back kind of like midways, and it wasn't good for long distance riding. However, this one is really nice for long distance riding because it comes with the King backrest. It wraps around like this. It even has speakers right there. Now, sometimes people are prone to go to sleep on the back of motorcycles, which I don't recommend, but if you're riding with a little kid or something like that, I think that it's a lot safer to have this wraparound backrest instead of that chopped Tour-Pak backrest where, you know, it's not holding you in as well. This one wraps around and holds you in a whole lot better, making it way more comfortable for the rider. Now, the King Tour-Pak, back to the size of it. The King Tour-Pak is a lot bigger than the chopped Tour-Pak that I just showed you. But there was an issue with this one. When I was out in Wyoming, the top of this is a whole lot heavier. I was getting into this to get something out of it. The wind blew and blew it back like that. Now, this tether still works, but I think those hinges right there, it just seems to me that's putting a lot of stress on the hinges because you have a lot more weight with this King Tour-Pak. So again, the weak point I would think would be the tethers. However, with $1,000 savings, you can go to the dealership and get you an upgraded tether or find an upgraded tether on Amazon for this Tour-Pak and you'll be just fine. It's about saving money. It's about helping you get out on the road where you can experience touring on these motorcycles. It costs money to get out, gas and hotels and stuff like that. So if you can save on the front end and get something that is quality that's going to work for you, it's a win-win. Can you put a helmet in it? Helmet to go in it, so that's perfect. So a lot of people they ride and they get to their destination, they want to take their helmet off and make sure it's secure, they put their helmet in it. Can you put 2 helmets in it? You can put 2 helmets in it. So that's a good thing about having a king size Tour-Pak. However, I still like the look of that chopped Tour-Pak versus the King Tour-Pak. I opted to put this rack on the back, which I'm not a fan of how the rack looks, but it definitely is useful. And I got this Harley-Davidson bag that I attached to this rack, and that was just extra space. Let me show you the bag. So here's the bag. You can get this right here from Harley-Davidson. Has the Harley-Davidson logo, pockets, zippers, waterproof. It even has a cover that comes with it, and it attaches this way or that way. I think it attaches, yeah, it attaches this way. It attaches this way right to the luggage rack, and we had all our stuff in here that we need to get to quickly, like our rain gear and stuff like that, and it attached right to that luggage rack. Now, all these lights that you see, I added those lights. They do not come with the Tour-Pak. They had an option of having a light, but you had to wire it in. I went for a plug-and-play light that I could just put on the Tour-Pak to make all the lights on the motorcycle match. It's not hard to put the rack and the stuff and all that together, you want to make sure that you take the time to measure properly for these holes of the rack. Because once you drill the holes, they're in there. You need to make like some kind of template to mark exactly where the holes should go through on that. Other than that, it's simple, something that you can put together on your own. I have the same docking station on this one as I have on that, but of course this one is in chrome. Just to show you, I have the piggyback reservoirs on this one, the piggyback reservoirs on this one. The Olin's piggyback reservoirs, it doesn't interfere with that at all. The 4-point docking station, I can use my backrest, I can use a rack if I want to. Now, I know a lot of people will have roll bags and different attachments that they can attach to a rack and put it on the back of their motorcycle. Here's the thing, that's a good idea. I even have one, it works, but having the Tour-Pak is a little bit more secure on the back of the motorcycle, being rainproof, and it just flows with the bike and makes the bike look a whole lot nicer. It's not going to fade, it's just color match and matches the motorcycle. I have my cousin who has a red Road Glide. He has this same he has that Tour-Pak on his, and he had his painted and still was $700, $800 below what it would cost to buy one that was colored match. You can get the factory paint code and have your Tour-Pak painted the same exact color and save you a ton of money. It's about getting out there, experiencing this country on two wheels, having a good time on motorcycles, and try to do it as inexpensive as you can. That's what it's about. That's why I come on here and make these tips for you. So if you like these videos, I appreciate it if you take the time to comment below, let me know what you ride, where you're from, and some of you guys are already running these Tour-Paks. Let me know how they held up for you, how they're doing. Check the link in the description below. Again, I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep gliding, and as always, have a blessed day.